Welcome back. Opening statements begin today in another retrial of Harvey Weinstein's rape case out of New York City. This is the third time a jury will weigh if Weinstein is guilty of raping actress Jessica Mann back in 2013. Weinstein's 2020 conviction in the case was overturned, and the jury couldn't reach a verdict in a retrial last year. Weinstein, who has denied the allegations, has been behind bars for the last 6 years. CBS News national correspondent and the anchor of the CBS Weekend News, Jericka Duncan, joins me now. You've been following this case, every twist and turn for so long. Help our viewers understand how we got here. That was a brief overview. And if this case will really be any different.
Yeah, so you really have to go back to 2017, and that is that article in the New York Times by Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey titled "Harvey Weinstein Paid Off Sexual Harassment Accusers for Decades."
That bombshell.
It really was a bombshell moment, and that began not only having some of the paper trail and the facts, but also other accusers coming out and saying something happened to me as well. In 2020, I covered that trial. He was convicted, but it was overturned in 2022. An appeals court said, wait a minute, he didn't get a fair trial because there were known as prior bad actors that testified against charges that he was not necessarily charged with.
Right.
And he got another go at it after, again, being in prison now since 2020. In 2024, this was the retrial, but it was split. There was the conviction in New York was overturned. There's a lot of pieces here, so I want to make sure I get it right. In 2024, because of the appeals court. In the retrial, there was a split verdict finding him guilty on one count of criminal sexual act in the first degree. The jury could not reach a verdict on the one count of rape in the third degree, and that was related to Jessica Mann, which you mentioned at the top. And because of that, there was a mistrial. And the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, decided, you know what, we're going to pursue another trial. That is how we got here today. But keep in mind, Errol, this is someone that was also convicted of sexual assault in California. Right. So he initially was facing 23 years here in New York, 16 years in California. He's 74 years old. He's had a lot of medical issues in and out of the hospital since he's been in prison. Yeah. He maintains that he never had any type of sex with women that was not consensual. How this will be different, we'll see. You've got a jury of 7 men, 5 women, and today he gets that big, crucial opening statement. That opening statement, the closing argument, of course, everything in between is important, but this is when people are really paying attention to see if there's anything new or different in terms of what his defense has to say and what prosecutors have to say.
Stunning fall from grace for a man who was, described as running Hollywood. And I know you've been covering all of this. We'll stay close to your reporting for more. Jericka, thank you.
Thank you.